I'm going to be teaching you how to fill up your fish tank when the water is beginning to evaporate and get lower and lower. So I'm going to teach you how to properly fill it back up. The first thing you're going to need to do is get a bucket. It needs to be pretty clean, and the bigger it is, the less trips you'll have to make to fill it up and dump it in your tank. So the bigger the better, and if you have a bigger tank you probably should get a bigger one. Smaller tank doesn't need to be so big. Next thing you need to do is set your sink to a good temperature for the water. So like, make sure you turn it on and feel the temperature before you start putting it in the water. And if you're not sure what the temperature should be about, you can just dip your hand in your fish tank and feel it. It should be about 80 degrees. It doesn't need to be perfect because once the water gets in there, it's gonna heat up back up with the heater, so it doesn't need to be perfect, but usually most faucets put it on about like a little over the halfway point. Next step is to fill up the water bucket. Make sure you fill the water container about an inch from the top because you don't want it to spill while you're carrying it over. And then you're going to add some stress coat. Helps out the fish. You can read it to see what it does, but you pretty much, I think you need this stuff. And you can figure out how much to put in by reading the back or whatever. But I'd say put in about like that much. Next thing you're going to need to do is dump the water in the fish tank, and make sure you do it slowly, like not extremely slow, but pretty, like, don't just splash the water in. Make sure you do it kind of slow so it doesn't like scare the fish or anything. And yeah, that's how you add extra water to your fish tank. Hope this helped, and see ya.